Venue, today we have a scene in the Terry's Bar and many other places actually, but this is Samhain night. The Tribune of New York and the Seneschal of New York decided that there are some wicked enemies targeting our second festival. Therefore, with great sadness, they had to enact a curfew on the nightfall of Samhain, save for the brave soldiers and the nobility. Now, this met with saying fuck that shit or YOLO. Terry is among the individuals who says, haha, YOLO. Um, which is fine. YOLO is sometimes always good. Now, our scene will begin in Mariners. Mariners is an amazing bar which has a satyr and a boggin who recently joined to the crew. They are trying their best to serve to the customers.
Oh, by
They're
the way, Terry wouldn't she wouldn't have told them that they should, she would have left it up to them whether they would show up or not.
the satyr shows up, the boggin does not.
Figured.
Satyr puts his, little knife to her to be like YOLO. Uh, and our scene will begin with Terry. Terry, what are you doing?
Um, Terry, is the party already going or?
Party recently started. You
Okay.
see, the issue who you defended to not go to prison is there,
Yay!
and your little friend Lee.
Yay! Um, Terry would have in the back room that is normally the employees' room. She would have put up like air mattresses, bunk beds, like any kind of mattress that she owns, and that she could have borrowed, would be in the back, so that people wouldn't need to go out. They it can be a giant slumber party. And when she's done that, she'll just help her bartender around, pouring drinks, talking to people, putting on some nice music, not putting it up too loud because this is a bar and bars aren't necessarily for dancing, just for conversation. Yeah, greet the people that she knows, and the people that she doesn't know she'll get to know at some point.
The issue immediately comes near Terry and says, "I admire your courage."
Mm, I mean, I am extremely courageous, and I'm very well aware of that. But I don't think tonight is necessarily about that. It's about, you know, if there's a threat, I, I mean, we should not have to live our lives in fear over a threat. And even if there is one, we should show that we're not afraid, because even if there are threats, that we will still be able to party, especially in times like these. So, yeah, doing what I feel should be done. And hey, anybody wants a slumber party? We're not out on the streets. We are in the bar. There is beds in the back room, so we can all have a good time until the wee hours of the night. And no one has to go home, so no one has to go out on the streets tonight.
Have you met my friend Lee here?
I am pretty sure that I have not met him yet. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Terry.
Lee tips his head and shakes the hand of Terry. There are six changelings: a Bat Puka, Knocker, a Pisky, two Slow, and one Issue.
Well, there's enough beds in the back.
I hope so. The the Pisky is from Queens. Sloa is someone you've never seen before. This is the one that is shake is the Sloa, pardon, Pisky. The lady is the Sloa. The Bats Puka is playing with a phone, and there's this weird knocker, probably from Goblin Town.
hmm Oh, by the way, Moosh, just to be sure, Terry has a single sedative dart. I think
Hmm.
that's like she still has a few left. She doesn't have the gun, of course. She'll have a single sedative dart behind the bar. She'll have her slingshot there and her baseball bat, which is basically her quote unquote weapons, just in case, you know.
The Sloa also extends a hand to Terry, the lady. She is wearing like this very expensive coat. She has a leather gloves, and she has like leather boots in chimerical reality, of course.
Uh-huh. Terry will shake her head. Hand will shake her hand and says, "Hi, I am Jarek in disguise. I'll be your host tonight."
She laughs and she says, "Thank you. I am Genevieve in disguise."
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Now, we will move the scene to Emerson. Emerson, are you joining the party?
Yes, he is.
How you are entering to the bar?
He'll
Or are
probably,
you, already in the bar?
nah, issue got that timing thing, so it's probably not really anything happening at the exact time the party was advertised. So he'll be entering now. He'll knock on the door, whisper the secret code word that no one knows but him.
Hmm.
I mean, he'll be let in.
See, it works.
Like, I think the bouncer will look at him a bit funny, like, okay, whatever. She's used to weird people in this bar.
Should be. Okay, he'll just look around and go up to the bar, get a stiff drink, your strongest whiskey.
Sure. Single malt, double
Hash.
malt, Scottish, Irish,
Let's go single.
American.
Ooh, none of the Americans will.
Good man.
Like, hey, this is it's pretty brave to throw something like this.
Eh, like I just said to my good friend here, whom I just met, it's not about brave, it's about living our lives as we're supposed to. Like, there's always danger, and we shouldn't hide in fear because of it.
Hmm.
We should just, especially parties, they're important. They boost morale. You can't just do nothing.
Chance immediately just says, "I fucking agree."
And Emerson will raise his glass in a toast to that. You notice the people that have freeholds and can sustain themselves against the long winter are free to travel, but those who are typically less likely to have access to that glamour are supposed to be suppressed by this tyrannic rule of banality. Interesting.
Your words. I'm just here to, make people happy. That's my job.
Good job.
I'm going to zoom the scene to Sir Ryder. Sir Ryder, you are at the streets of Manhattan. You heard the rumors of there was a party going on in Bronx. Now you have four soldiers. They have a captain, and you are their leader. The captain is just, is there to basically not be your squire, but basically to aid you as best as he can.
Ryder will patrol the streets of Manhattan for the beginning of the night. He's clearly a bit bored. He doesn't really talk to these people. He doesn't know them really. Um, he will have Ginny with him, and he will be in full gear. And then he'll turn to them and he'll say, "I have heard a rumor of a gathering There's clearly nothing going on here. My fellow housemates are more than capable of dealing with it if there are. We're going to go there and make sure nothing untoward happens. Now, you all have your
Soldiers.
orders to obey me as your direct superior. I expect that to be upheld.
You're going to. The captain is like, oh, a party. I'm happy to hear. Where is this party, Sir Ryder?
The Mariner. We're going to make sure nobody breaks any rules.
He takes off his helmet because, like, when you speaking to a direct officer, you actually need to take off your helmet. And he puts it under his arm and says, Sir Ryder Mariner's in the Bronx, sir.
Well done. Gold star for you. Come on.
He kind of like looks at you like he wants to speak. But
Ryder's going to sigh a little bit, and he'll take him off to the side, and he'll say, "Look, what was your name again?"
I'm new here, sir. I'm sorry I didn't present myself to you.
I apologize.
My name is Obi. Okay, never mind. My name is Diedrich.
Look, I'll call you Obi if you want, but Diedrich does sound slightly more fantasy-esque. But so Diedrich, here's the deal. Terry the Puka is having some kind of Samhain gathering at the Mariner Bar. Now, without a doubt, people are going to expect this, because you may have heard of it, even if you are new. What's going to happen is, some Flaming Falcons are going to turn up, they're going to kick her door down, she's going to resist and fight back, and it's all going to kick off, and by the time you know it, we have a commoner uprising or an unseelie uprising or something. So I and us are going to be the buffers to that. We're going to go, we're going to keep an eye on things, we're going to mediate between the two lunatic sides, the trouble causers and the fanatic tyrants. It's all going to be good.
Now, my orders are to patrol and to obey you, but this is a new guy. Like he is also like 24 years old. I'm gonna say like this is not a pisky, but let's go with a issue. Let's go with an issue. And he just says like with all due respect, Sir Ryder, I don't want to question you. I'm really new in this. I actually wanted to be in your.
I understand your misgivings. If anything bad happens, it's all my fault. I promise. You were following orders.
He looks like okay, and then he because you gave him an order, so he needs to give orders to the soldiers, and then he says like, men, the tight formation, let's go. As they can kind of like take two signs of like lines, but like it's not like military. They're not walking like military. It's just like there's him behind you, and there's like they're walking like two behind you, behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're basically following you.
Ryder will be walking along with Ginny at his side. He'll be whistling.
Mm-hmm. And you arrive to the Bronx. You know how to avoid the guards because you have been here so many fucking times. There's a guy at the door. He kind of looks at Ryder. Terry said you're allowed in here for tonight, Sir Ryder.
Well, that's lucky for you.
He smiles and opens the door for Ryder.
Ryder smiles back. And he will walk in.
Terry?
Ryder walks in with some armed men.
I mean, armed men and Ryder gods. Okay. So, Terry will just roll her eyes, will excuse herself from her current company, and will walk up, arms kind of crossed in front of her chest.
Good evening, Terrence.
What's up?
On behalf of the acting regent of the city, I'm here to make sure that no rules are being broken and that the curfew is being obeyed.
No one's outside. My bar is inside. There's beds for everyone.
What kind of protections have you got here?
I have a beautiful barony that has guards on basically every corner.
Well, if me and my friends were able to come over from Manhattan, I have no doubt that this area looks particularly vulnerable to a Thelaine attack. I think it's best that we perch up here for the rest of the night and make sure nothing untoward happens. And also, Terry, you're a known troublemaker.
Says you.
I'm an anointed knight.
You are an idiot. And
Many of
tonight
us are.
is supposed to be a party, so you can be here.
I have seen no issues against parties, so unfortunately I will not be able to break that one up. I would like introducing to everybody, and are you expecting anybody else? Do you have some kind of guest list?
Nope. It is a bar. People come in and people go out. Is that my responsibility?
Well, as I did used to be the bouncer here, I know that your trusting nature has led to trouble before, so if you don't mind, I'm going to write up a little list of people that are allowed and not allowed in.
You're absolutely right. My trusting nature definitely got me into trouble before. And she's looking very pointedly at Ryder himself.
Ryder will smile, and he's going to click his fingers at somebody. He doesn't. He's doing his best impression of a she. He's just clicking it at the crowd. Pen, paper.
The captain immediately gets a pen and paper
I was
out.
going to say, no one of the customers is going to give him one.
No, I let me decide the customers, but I will
Sorry.
say that the captain immediately will take a paper and pen.
Ryder will hand it to Terry. Would you take this down, please? It's your place. It's only appropriate you do it.
Terry will look at the blank paper and hand it back. There.
Terry, I'm doing this for the best of you. Please, just take down what I'm about to say. You're embarrassing yourself, really. The Mariner Bar welcomes all who wish good luck and cheer upon its inhabitants, owners, and their fellow Fae. All who wish to cause trouble or disrupt merriment are not welcome. And I'm going to use Sovereign.
What?
I'm going to use Guest List,
Oh!
so nobody can enter the bar if they're going to break that ban.
Completely.
Are you forcing Terry to write that down?
No, that's just my bung.
Okay.
No, I'm not using Sovereign on you. I'm using Sovereign 3.
On
which is-
her bar.
So it means that people who aren't welcome can't come in, or they can, but it's hard.
Mosh,
Mm-hmm.
how does that work with my territorial flaw?
I mean, he just activated a sovereign in your bar. How do you feel about it?
Yeah. Terry's gonna punch him in the face.
Okay, roll initiative.
Wait, hold up. So, Stas, you're clear what the cantrip he's activating is, right? It's not dictum.
I mean, still.
I mean,
Okay.
firstly, I need you to roll. Firstly, we need to roll
Yeah.
Ryder to have his cantrip roll, and then you will roll perception kenning. So, Ryder, can you roll me at the -1 difficulty?
Yes. I need to spend some glamour, I believe. Wait, let me just check my realms. Sorry.
This is going to be scene 3.
Yep, that's cool. Fuck's sake, my sheet's all over the place. I have scene 1.
Yeah, you need to spend 2 more glamour.
What realm would it be? Fae?
If
It's
you
Or
prop and scene.
prop and scene? Cool.
Yes.
Then I will do that. I will spend 2 glamours. Changeling. I have 2 successes.
Okay, Terry, I need you to roll.
For the scene.
Yes, the Terry, I need you to roll me.
I have 2 successes, perception getting.
You just felt that he activated something. You're not sure what it is. He activated an art on your bar. I need you to
Okay.
roll Wits Greymare to see what it is, if you can guess.
Wit Screamer. I still need to come up with a wit specialty. God damn it. But it's fine.
It's okay, it's just like 1.5 year that
1
he started this menu.
success. I don't know if I start. Oh yeah, I did start out with wits 4.
It,
I
it,
wit
it
specialty
maybe
so hard.
it may be a sovereign. You're not completely sure.
So Terry's hand will kind of like shoot forward and will grab Ryder's chest like his clothing, and I mean she'll pull him towards her, even though like Terry is not very strong, I believe, so he can easily resist that.
If Terry touches Ryder, he is just going to slowly look down at the hand and then look back at her.
All the guards immediately, like their pikes were their hands, and like they like get ready, and the captain actually like half sheaths his sword.
Ryder's going to put his hand up. Terry, we're here to make sure that no trouble
What?
happens here tonight.
You're not just doing any kind of art in my bar, on my bar, with my customers, or with me, without discussing that beforehand.
Let it not be said that House Elil does not respect rules of hospitality. My apologies. Terence, I have enacted a small cantrip so that those who are not welcome in their bar by the words that you yourself have written will have a much more difficult time finding their way in here. Anyone who is here with good intentions can stay. There is nothing malicious about what I have done. I'm simply looking out for the good of us all. That is my
Pretty
duty
sure
as a knight.
you felt the same way when you were recording my words, and then sending them out to the public.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Then it was Donna, right?
I don't believe it was Donna, no. These are spurious accusations, and I would appreciate if you did not continue them.
Yeah. She'll kind of, let's go with a soft push, like not like pushing him over or anything. And yeah, we'll just get up to the stage, grab the guitar, and just start playing. Because why the fuck not? And she's using the summer guitar, but
Ryder's gonna take out a small amount of money and give it to his men. You may drink, but anyone who I believe becomes intoxicated will be in stocks in the morning, understand?
Yes, the Ryder. The captain says, and he takes the money. He equally shares it between the men. He will not drink himself.
I would like you all to associate and mingle and get to know the rest of the people here, so that we can better know who we are protecting. Do not bother them, though. They have not committed any crime. We should not harass them. They do not want to speak, and leave them. And Ryder's going to go behind the bar. He's just going to get a drink, something not very alcoholic. In fact, it will be a virgin daiquiri with a big umbrella in it. And he is going to go talk to the first changeling he sees, which can be Emerson, for the sake of scene, if that's all right.
Emerson is sitting with two Slua. He's an issue, and there's another issue near him.
He just looks up from his whiskey. And Ryder is a Pisky?
He is a Pisky.
Okay.
He looks like a pixie. He's wearing Fey plate. I mean, no, sorry, she plate, and he has a pair of broken. He has like almost like pixie wings, like little like dragonfly wings,
Mhm.
but they are broken and burnt and crippled.
Mm.
Ladies and gents, may I join you?
Of course. Emerson will hook a seat with his foot and pull it up.
Wonderful, thank you.
Did I hear you say House Ileo?
Yes,
Fascinating.
we are. Thank you. And you are? Oh, sorry, I should do the whole formal thing, shouldn't I? So, Ryder they can, Ap Aeliel. Is there more than that? No, I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, Laughing Dragon. You may have heard.
I have not yet, but I'm sure I shall. My name is Emerson. At least that's what my friends call me. But I'm relatively new to the area. But issue, you know how that goes.
Sorry, did he say he was an issue?
Yeah.
Well, when Terry is done with her song, I'm sure we'd all love to hear a story.
Yes, one of your fantastic kith ascending to the ranks in House of Wheel sounds like it could be one of those fantastic tales.
I assure you, purely dumb luck.
He chuckles.
I faked it till I made it.
Of course.
Don't misunderstand Terry's actions there. We go way back. We were commoners together. I used to work here. She's simply jealous of my job promotion. Can I ask Emerson, and the rest of you, of course, and this is obviously a very personal question, and I quite understand if you do not wish to decline, but is anyone of the Sealy Court here?
What did he ask?
He asked if anyone was of the Sealy Court.
Chance the issue says, I'm an unseelie. Open. The two Slua remain silent.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't actually hear your names.
The Slua tips his hat and says, my name is Lee. And the lady says, my name is Genevieve. She is not Genevieve. Genevieve, like, maybe her name is Genevieve, but you know a Genevieve in Staten Island as well.
But it's a different person.
It's a different person.
And what brings you to our fair county? I don't know all the people, I'm sorry to say. I'm not that popular.
Lee says, I have been trying to work in many places. I just came here. I heard there was a Slua Baron, so I was thinking maybe I can work for him.
Ah, yes. Baron Robbie. Nice fella.
Lady says, I have heard there's going to be a war. I came here to sell my blade.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that's nice to hear, but I have one already.
She doesn't laugh at the joke.
Tough crowd.
The Chance says, Sir Ryder, I have heard that you are a knight of Manhattan. What brought you here?
The Bronx Bridge.
He smiles. I am presuming that the Baron Demavant is your close friend.
We are more accurate to say pen pals. But me and Jarek, we go way back.
Yeah, me too. He arrested me without no fucking reason. For
No,
telling
no, no.
stories.
I couldn't possibly believe that Sir Jarek was unjustly arresting people. That doesn't sound right. If that were the case, the Baron would have done, the Countess or Count would have done something about it.
What's the name of the Countess?
Oh, we don't have one right now, do we? We've got the acting, but
Yeah, Seeley likes to protect their own.
the Seelie are honourable creatures. They are the protectors of tradition. So, I ask again, for the sake of tradition, are any of you Seelie here? I would have you know that I mean no ill will by it. I would simply like to know, to put a proposition to you.
With all due respect, Sir Ryder, I refuse to answer this question.
That's
Says the
quite all
Lee.
right. In these times, courts can be a touchy thing. Emerson, what about you, old boy?
He'll look between Ryder and Lee. Yeah, what about me?
Would you be happy to disclose which court you currently follow?
Sure, if you would do a similar honor.
I'm House Alil. We are the champions of the Unseelie Court. And I follow that as well. And Ryder will quickly recite the Unseelie Code. Passion before duty, etc., etc.
So you're affirming then that you are unsealy.
It is public knowledge.
Hmm.
And now your private knowledge too.
Oh, thank you. Gift of knowledge is better than the sharing of the sweetest wine. I'm Sealy.
Well, that is a pity.
I wouldn't say so.
Oh, I mean not you personally. I mean that we have no Sealies here. It is Samhain after all, and in our own small way. I would have cared to honour the tradition of adopting the unseelie seeming for the night.
You think present company prevents you from doing so?
No. If there were Sealies here, then we could honour the Samhain tradition of them spending a single night in their unseelie nature.
Oh, I'm sorry. He said that he was Sealy.
Oh, he said he was Sealy?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Then Ryder didn't say it was unfortunate. Then Ryder will, Ryder will clap his hands and rub them together. Sorry, I misheard you. Then, in that case, would you care to partake in the tradition of adopting your unseelie nature for a single night? We are, all of us, both sides of the coin, no matter what the Flaming Falcons say. It is good to maintain a balance.
Always. Tell me more of these Flaming Falcons.
Guys, I really got to go soon. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's no problem.
Ryder will.
So just to save you that awkward moment, Terry will, tap on her mic after finishing her song, kind of getting everyone's attention. It's
Okay.
So, hey everyone.
Woo!
I guess you all know me. Hi, I'm Terry.
Applause, applause, applause.
For those who don't know me, hi, I'm Terry. And I'd like to say to you all, thank you for showing up. You guys all know this is a slumber party. There's beds in the back. You can all pick one. And I just wanted to say, not too long ago, we had a unfortunate situation in another bar, not in this borough, where there was an attack and people were killed. I wouldn't want to bring this up normally, since it's kind of a thing. And hey, here we are at the bar having a party like last time. But I wanted to say that bartender, Jana, she believes that despite threats, despite issues, despite problems, we should not close ourselves off to each other. We should be out there celebrating ourselves, who we are, what we are, and not let ourselves be guided by fear. She's no longer with us. So I would like to toast to all of those who believed in facing our fears and not giving up on ourselves, on our society, and on our lives. To not hide behind walls, but to face threats, even if it can be dangerous, even if it can be a problem. So, yeah, cheers to Jaina, to Sir Thomas, to all the others who we lost, who fought, who weren't afraid. Here, here.
Here.
Ryder will stand up. Yeah.
Lee does not raise his beer or whatever he's drinking. Everyone does raise their beer. Or whatever they're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Terry will, get off the stage and put on normal music again. We'll just kind of hang around, talking to people. She's staying close to the door. Just, there's
Ryder's.
reasons, but yeah.
Sorry, because I need to go. Ryder, after a few minutes, is going to stand up and he will say, "Ladies, gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. I have not seen anything here that is a violation of curfew. I will leave the protections that I have afforded this place. And Terry, you can say that you have had this place checked by an anointed knight. Anyone who would like to question that can bring it up with me." But
Sorry, I was distracted for a moment. What did you say to Terry?
he says, "You can affirm that this place has been checked by an anointed knight, and if anyone has a question with that, they can bring it up with me. But me and my patrol, we will be off, preserving the safety of the barony, the county, and Concordia itself."
I'm sure Baron Damavant will be ever so grateful.
I'm quite sure too. Boys, you've had quite enough of drinking on my coin. Off with you, out into the cold, you vagabonds.
People,
And Ryder will get his men.
they will come with you. Immediately, they will be in line.
Good lads. And then he will go. And I'm really sorry because I kind of wanted to be here for this scene, but I just don't have time. Thank you very much, guys, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
You're such a boring person.
Yep. Banality has got to me.
Terrible. See ya.
When Terry comes off from the stage, the chance asks, "You know this is gonna be exploding, guys, right?"
That's not up to me.
No, it's like a little night of Manhattan coming to Bronx to check things.
I didn't invite him here. He came here of his own will. It's just not my
Yeah,
problem as it is.
I think Damavand is gonna have a field day.
Well, as far as we know, Dan the Van knows about it and gave the order. You know how nobles jump in bed with
Mhm.
each other when it's convenient.
Yeah. So, yeah. To bring out the bucket, Terry will, literally put on the bar like a big bucket. It's filled with all kinds of booze. And
Haha.
yeah, she'll just start handing drinks out because that's the bucket.
Terry,
Yes.
Uh-oh.
you bring the drinks and then like you're slowly serving, and then the Sulwa lady, raises her hand. And can you make me intelligence alertness roll?
Okay. Oh boy. Uh,
You're like, I remember you from somewhere.
oh God. Okay.
No, you
No,
don't
I
remember.
don't.
You don't remember.
Probably the worst moment to fail my roll.
She is like,
There you have it.
she is like very. You try to place her face, but you can't. But she is familiar.
So I normally don't use this pickup line as she answers a drink.
Mm.
But do I know you?
I think we have met before once, but not with words.
Not with words.
Yes, I think
Then
we just saw each other.
I am sure, by the way that you're talking, that you kind of don't want to refresh my memory, huh?
I don't mind telling you in private where we met.
Let's see if there's anyone in the bedroom. Da 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 da. Terry will, leave the handing out of drinks to her bartender. Actually, no. She'll go outside, like have a smoke.
Do you ask her to come with you?
Yep.
She does come.
Like they're just like around the corner of the door.
Hmm.
They're not going a long way because curfew is a curfew, and you can sneak into a door when you're close by. But yeah.
Hmm. I think you can try to guess and make me have fun.
I mean, as Terry will light up a cigarette. I'm not that kind of person. I'm actually quite boring.
I can give you a couple tips if you want to.
Sure. I love playing hints. That's my absolute favorite game.
We met when there was a pirate attack.
Okay. I met a lot of people when I was at the pirate attack.
You healed someone that day. I was near him.
Aha. I mean, there were a lot of people near him.
I need you to roll perception, part intelligence alertness again.
Oh God, I'm starting to have a feeling here, but hey. Intelligence alertness. Let's give this
Mhm.
another roll. Oh God. Oh, that's
Your
better. That's 3 successes.
your eyes gets bigger as you remember there was a lady near Jerg with a sword whose face was covered to her nose that
Uh-huh.
looks like her. Her hair, her dresses, everything is nearly the same.
Okay. Um, do I remember on which side she was fighting?
She was fighting with 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 Jerg.
Okay, fair
She was like a bodyguard to Jerg.
enough.
She was
Okay,
protecting
that's
Jerg's
fair.
body.
Okay, check. Yep. So, yeah, Terry is like, mm-hmm. So now what?
I am making sure everyone stays inside. It's quite simple.
So he sent you here, didn't he?
I am not allowed to speak about my orders. Actually, I am allowed. I prefer not.
Huh.
But I am very happy I'm here. I did see some knights breaking borders.
That's none of my business.
Okay, thank you. I will go inside and continue my drink that I paid for.
Like, I didn't invite him.
I know.
Good. Fuck's sake. I can't. Ah, never mind. Yeah, go inside, finish your drink.
Don't order me around, please.
Wasn't an order. I'm
It was
willing
a
to make it a question if you want.
it was a big suggestion. She says with a smile and goes inside.
Terry will, finish her cigarette and kind of says to the air, like, is he ever gonna leave me the fuck alone?
So I need to roll this because she's a slower.
I mean, she's like saying it before she enters, and her cigarette was still like, but yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
If
Okay, no, then I won't.
it's whatever you want, hon. I don't
Okay.
know how
No, I
close she
don't.
stays to the door. Like, I'm fine
No,
with you
she's
rolling.
inside, flirting with Emerson. You, Slua, don't touch me.
No, it's more like I heard slow are super flexible.
Uh, well, I'm not gonna say you should try puka, but I have merits, dude. I have merits.
Jarek was all about that, and
Those dexterous toes, man. Those toes. Oh boy.
It's too funny.
Oh god.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yup. Oh dear. So yeah, no, like I said, Terry will remain sort of near the door at least.
Lee actually comes near you. I'm sorry that I have come this time, in a time of big need, but I need to tell you something, Terry.
Do I need to go outside and smoke again? Because I'm absolutely fine with that.
It would be recommended by me. I don't think you want everyone to know your private business.
Terry will, go outside again and light another cigarette.
And Lee kind of comes near Terry and says, "Time is coming for your payment."
I can get it now if you want to.
I can send it to the. I can give it to the Rusty if need be.
Sure.
Also,
Yeah.
there's some people that is interested in you.
Wait, what?
Some people who are interested in you.
Who?
People who resides in the place that we went together.
Oh, interested in a good or a bad way?
Good way. They want you to join them.
Oh, gods. I'm not quite sure if that's such a good way.
If you say so.
I am, I mean, no offense, but I'm really done with politics.
As long as you remain here, there will be politics. You can't stop it. Just a friendly advice.
I am just a bartender who has a bar, who just wants to run her bar.
Then don't run parties at curfews
Uh,
or make
I,
grand speeches.
I was in a grand speech.
Depends on who you ask.
Fair enough. So, well, I can't tell anyone not to be interested. I am a very interesting person. I will admit that. But uh, it's like everyone who wants to talk to me knows where to find me. Right here.
I will inform Mr. Black about this.
Blink, blink.
He nods to her.
Terry will, once more smoke up a cigarette before going back inside.
The slow will go inside as well. While this talk is happening, Chance looks at the other issue and says, "Well, your name is Emerson, right?"
That's me. And you're Chance, right?
Yes, I am Chance. To be honest, there's a lot of issue in this city, a lot of commoner issue. We should actually have one like a issue day one day, or do all issue do something together.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we can have like a freehold of all issues.
Yeah, you know what? Grand Central Station seems to make the most sense, right?
I mean, if we're just gonna like stay alone and do our own thing, it's not nothing is gonna happen, man.
Grand Central Station is the nexus of all travel.
I mean, yeah, that's why I say like we should do something like which has like imagine like having a bunch of trods that leads everywhere for people to
Mhm.
do whatever the hell they want
Yeah.
and come back.
Oh, like that movie Stargate.
It's like we will have our own Stargate, or like people can go and maybe pay something to us, but I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds pretty badass. Yeah, that should be a thing. We should do that. We should look that up.
So like, there is one guy, okay. Um, he's like a slower, the slower around here.
Hmm.
Um, like, have you heard the singer Jax? Oh, see, there's a Fame 4 singer named Jax, which I used a photo of Macklemore.
Okay.
He does songs like Macklemore.
Yeah, I heard of him.
So he's an issue. He's quite famous. He's like a singer and shit. And he has like he says like he wants to change the world via love and music. So like he's a dude around here. A lot of people loves him, especially commoners. But now there's another issue. Um, he's from House One. I didn't go near him because I don't like houses that much. Um, He's a bit weird. He sounds very dangerous.
Mm.
You know, what is your issue lore, by the way, OOC?
It is 2 or wait. Let me check. 4. No, why is it 4? Nope. That's not
It shouldn't be 4.
that's my chimerical companion's issue, Lord. It's 4. Jesus. I don't see it. I might have forgot to put it down.
I'm gonna
I
check
don't
your
see it,
sheet.
but I don't see it, but I have a remembrance of 3, so I can use that just to keep
Yeah,
it.
he says he's an Iku.
Oh no. Come on, man. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, he's like he follows those old ways.
That's bullshit. That's more than old ways.
I mean, I like it. I like how it sounds, but I don't like to leave trouble in my wake. That's
Right.
one of the tenets of Iku, by the way. You know that it's one of the tenets of Iku.
Mhm.
Leave trouble in your wake.
Yeah. Because they're asshats.
I don't understand how he joined the house, or what the fuck he does in the house.
Mhm.
But like an Iku in a house, especially like a house Darwan,
Yeah, that's not good.
that's not good.
That's not good. That broke my brain a little bit. That's very bad.
Like I'm staying away from that guy. I recommend you do the same, dude.
I mean, I'll stay away from them until I can. And then I'll have to have plans and countermeasures in place, right?
That's the time where you put the plans and countermeasures. You're completely right. By the way, like you talk about this near Aslua,
Mhm. Yeah.
you kind of see that the chance is a bit drunk.
Just open. No whispering.
Hmm?
Yeah, we're talking about this openly. No whispering.
Man, I thought like this was a good place for talking and having fun and shit.
Yeah, of course. Well, we don't want to insult our friends over there.
She looks around and the Slua just waves. Man, she looks hot.
Why don't you do something about it?
You want to introduce me to her?
I could. Yeah. Are you too much of a punk to introduce yourself? Come on.
I'm not a punk. He's like you just triggered my issue flaw.
I
I'm
know
not a
what
punk.
I know what I'm doing.
He's
I know
like,
how to manage issue.
yeah. Gets up and he goes near the lady and says, "Should I buy you a drink? My name is Chance." Sloa looks at Emerson and then looks at the Chance and nods. And at the time, Terry arrives.
All right.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? He's looking.
Oh, it's going terrible. Like, you should see there's people walking away. Well, that was just the guards, but
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it was really for the best, wasn't it? Right? I mean,
that's really, really not for me to say. But
I hear you. There's some history there. I can sense it.
yeah.
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
Yeah, let's keep this a
Merriment.
fun party.
Yes, merriment.
So, actually, out of character, I have no idea whether Terry met Emerson.
Just once when they were doing that hospital mission in the dreamscape.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't even think that they were properly introduced at that
Not
point. So
really.
hold out her hands like, "Yo,
Yeah, Emerson. Yeah, we weren't properly introduced, but they were calling you Terry, and we gathered. There was a timetable we were looking at that time, so.
hmm
Okay,
actually, I don't know if that even took place in character yet. So
okay, that's fair.
since we still have to do the follow up on that.
That's fair.
So yeah, well, welcome to the Mariner. It's a fun little place without politics. I hate politics.
All right, come on. What's the story? That's another story. Like I'm an issue at those stories. No one just hates politics for no reason. It's a,
Politics always mess with you.
okay,
That's just the thing.
right. All right, all right. I won't pry. This is a fun day.
Good.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Politics can get in the way.
Oh, we lost the mush.
We lost a moosh.
Oh no, mush, come
Moosh down.
back.
Moosh down.
Aw. Quick, gossip about him now that he can't hear. Aw.
Let's talk about more flexible changelings again.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. Quick. Shh, shh, shh.
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I
Nothing.
mean, don't make me watch this scene, guys. What happened?
He's like, I really got other shit to do. Don't make me. No, we're
Nothing.
just
We were
talking.
just like, oh, Mush is gone. Let's talk about him. And then,
Okay.
that's it. Like, literally, we just fucking around until you came back.
Yeah.
Ah,
That didn't convince him. He's still going to watch the scene,
yeah, probably. So, what brings you to New York, actually, Mr. Emerson?
uh, looking for something. It's a issue
Aren't we
thing.
all?
But I can remember it from a dream, but I don't know exactly what it is. I know when I see it. I know it's a
Remember
treasure.
it from a dream. That sounds like a Disney story waiting to happen.
I mean, yeah, I can see the correlation. It's more annoying than that. It's kind of like a splinter in my fucking mind that I can't quite get at.
Okay, so why don't you go look in your dreams then?
Oh, I kind of dabble in a little bit of oneiromancy, not nearly as good as you, but
I mean, I'm not that good.
you're talented.
Trust me.
You're talented.
Trust me, I've met someone and I've been under the effects of someone and yikes.
Yeah.
Sleepwalking out of your house and into a murderer's knife is not a fun way to wake up.
Yikes. Yeah. I've seen some devious shit with that power. It's
hmm
it's
I mean, that was their intention, but
right.
didn't go entirely according to their plan. Didn't go entirely according to my plan either, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Um,
Right. Right. But this bar, like, so did you buy it? Did you always own it? Like, what's the scoop?
I inherited it from my parents.
Ah, nice. Nice.
So he's just giving him a look like, really, you're asking me a question? Lol.
Mr. Emerson, I can always help you with the lost things.
Really?
You can ask Terry. I have found her lost thing. It was a gun.
Oh, yikes. So dangerous.
I mean, Terry raises an eyebrow at that.
He says it was a gun.
Yeah. She's still missing hers.
She found Alice there for you.
Yeah.
She found.
I know. But, she's still missing her trunk gun. So when he says it's a gun, she's like, oh. Best gun I ever had. So, yeah, it was good to find it back.
Yeah. I'll keep that offer in mind. It's a very generous offer, of course.
I do dabble in deals.
Yeah. Like I'm an issue, so I kind of want to trust my feet on this.
He shrugs. I understand.
But
I have a lot of
Thank
issue friends as well.
thank you. I appreciate the offer, though. No offense.
No offense taken.
Did you ever get that? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Oh, he just comments to Terry. Do you ever get that too, Terry? Like the journey's the best part. Like not so much the destination, just like doing something, being in motion.
Totally, I get that all the time. Well, maybe just once. I had to look into a mirror and switched to the other side of the coin,
Mm-hmm.
and that side of me does like to, move out and see the world. Sort of restless, apparently, but yeah, I would hate to leave the Mariner. Let's be honest.
Right.
But one day I'd like to travel, maybe, see the world, maybe sail, go on a ship. That sounds fun.
Pirates are fun, says Chance.
I mean, they're mostly a lot of trouble.
I love trouble.
I know what's life without a little trouble.
Terry's so not going to comment on that. It's just, taking a taking a drink.
Especially, near Jerry's bodyguard.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Oh, Chance, you should tell me all about your adventures as a pirate, says the Geneve, quote unquote. And Chance starts to tell a story about how he was a pirate once.
You know.
Every time he mentions stealing something, Emerson will jump in and say, allegedly. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I really apologize, guys, but I kind of need to go.
Okay, that's totally
So
fine.
mind if I end the scene here and you guys do your own,
That's
if you
perfect.
guys want to do it.
I think that's perfect. We're at an hour. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, thank you players for playing. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.